Talisman Talks, number 20. Today we got senior Cooper Heald, junior Connor Dutton. They're both part of the lacrosse team, two good friends of ours that I've been looking forward to having on. What's up?
Thanks for having us on. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
So, you guys just had your first game the other day. It was a 14-3 win over Marysville. How'd you guys feel about that game?
Well, we went into the game really kind of knowing how it was going to go. We play Marysville the first game every single year, and it's just kind of a way for us to even if we do play bad, we know what the result's going to be. Nothing against Marysville, but they don't have the greatest team every year. But it was kind of out of hand immediately from the offensive side. Connor can talk about how it went defensively, but
yeah, we didn't really even play that much defense because Devin was just winning every single face-off.
Yeah.
So, and when we did play D, there's two kids that could even shoot the ball. So
yeah, I thought their number 15 kid was pretty good.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That kid's actually deaf.
That
really?
He's deaf. Yeah, he plays football too.
That's interesting. Good for
I
him.
didn't know that.
Yeah, but first goal, he's slinging it fast as hell.
Sorry.
Did you guys scrimmage Berlin and pick North?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the schedule and it has Marysville at 3. I'm assuming those two are scrimmages.
Those were scrimmages.
Yeah.
Okay. So then Westville Central next Thursday.
This Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
Away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are your guys' expectations for that one?
We just got film on them today. I feel pretty confident on going in and getting the job done, but it's just got to make sure we get it done in practice this week.
Yeah, didn't they get steamrolled last week?
Yeah, they got beat pretty bad, so hoping we can do the same.
Yeah.
Who'd they play?
Was it Derby?
Yeah, Derby.
Yeah, they played Hilliard Derby.
I think they lost 20-1.
Is Derby good then?
I didn't know that they were.
I didn't know they were like that.
Yeah.
I have a friend who was on their team last year, but
Okay.
he graduated. I don't know if they're any good.
I didn't know that they were until I saw that score.
Yeah.
So going back to the Marysville game real quick, I don't go to a ton of games, but this is one of the few I'm able to go to because I was looking at your schedule. It's really weird. You get big blocks of home games.
Yeah, we're all away and then all home, which it's weird.
But this is one of the few until almost May that I can
Yeah.
go to. So I was yeah, I'll see what's up. I thought you guys looked really good compared to last year.
Yeah.
You're actually, I don't know. I feel in the past when I went, it was kind of rough unless I've been going to the wrong games. But we were actually swinging the ball around.
No, yeah. Last year, last year was different. It was not our best year, but this year it's just we're getting it done in practice and we're really just working hard and it's paying off and hopefully that continues throughout the season.
Last year, you guys didn't have a lot of players, right? I remember. Around this time last year, you guys were scrambling, trying to get people to sign up.
Yeah, that's
Mustafa signed up.
Yeah, he played for a week.
Yeah, but CJ played and stuff.
Yeah,
you guys just didn't have a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a lot of new guys this year too. We got Gavin Brinkmuller.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much starting varsity. It's his first year because he's just playing defense.
Yeah,
it's a hustle position kind of.
What's a big difference from last year to this year? Is there anything that stands out?
People want it. They want to be there. They are just they want to be involved and show up every day and be their best.
Yeah. On defense, we have a lot of returning guys. Me, JJ, and Chris all came back. So it's just a lot more experience on the field.
Mm-hmm.
I could feel I don't know. There just felt there's some sort of swagger. You know what I mean? You guys walked in and it was oh yeah, they're gonna win. It just looked sweet. I don't know.
How did you guys finish last season?
4-13, I think. Or
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was rough.
It was a rough year.
Yeah. What are expectations for this season then?
To do a lot better than that.
Yeah.
Above 500 and
yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Where you get. Yeah. Okay.
Who are some of the main teams you guys are looking forward to playing? Do you have any
I
personally, I'm
games
looking forward to playing both Westville North and South because those were games last year that we really could have won and probably should have won, but it just fell apart. So it's going to be fun to get back at them this year.
I'm excited for Big Walnut because we had a really good game last year against Big Walnut. That was going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm kind of excited for Coburn because they're good. And that's like going to be the biggest OCC game.
Yeah.
Gilborn's home
Yes.
end of April. Big Walnut's your next home game.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, right? Yeah.
That's our first league game.
First OCC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You guys have 2 away games, and then a home game next Tuesday, and then
Like
6 away
yeah.
games.
And then the rest are home, I think.
Yeah, 8 home games. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't even know how it ended up like that.
Yeah.
Is that like not like a normal thing?
No,
Like,
normally it's
not
like,
normal.
scattered like how a normal schedule, but this year when we first saw it, it's like,
Yeah, that is.
what in the world?
Yeah, I was like, because they posted it on the Instagram, like Delaware Lacrosse Club or whatever, and I was like putting the games into my like calendar. Like I have one, I have like different color markers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all fancy. And I was like putting the ones that I think I'm able to like go to. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
What is wrong
It's
with this
all like
schedule?
late April to
Yeah.
May.
Yeah. What are some goals you guys have for the season? Could be personal goals, goals as a team.
You can go first for this one.
First, I'll start with a team goal. I'm trying to win a playoff game. That's like something I really want. And like throughout the season, we got to set ourselves up to get like an easier first playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we played Medina.
Yeah.
That was easily a winnable game, and it just didn't pull through.
Is it like guaranteed to get in the playoffs, or do you have to?
Every
Pretty
team,
much,
every
pretty
team
much.
gets in, but the coaches decide your draw, and if
Yeah.
you don't have a good regular season, then you're gonna pull a Jerome or somebody like that in the first round.
Yeah.
That's how it was for soccer too. Like
Yeah.
we have like a seed, but then there's like a big like meeting,
Mhm.
and like I don't know if that's the case for you guys, but before like the last like practice before that, I'd be like, yeah, how are you guys feeling? Do you want to like try and take like an easier path? Do you want to like test ourselves? Is it
Yeah.
like similar to that kind of?
We don't get much say in it. It's really
Yeah.
kind of the coaches vote, and whoever like, in order to get your seed, you get like a certain amount of points, I guess, and then whoever has the most points is the first seed, and then
That makes sense.
then goes down.
Yeah.
Would I be right in saying that you guys have a bit of a rivalry with like, how do you say, Avon?
Avon?
Yeah,
I remember
so
there being some like.
that stems back to my sophomore year.
Yeah.
We didn't play them at all in the regular season, and then we played them in the playoffs, and we lost in overtime. And then that has ever since just left a bad taste in our mouth, and just want to get back at them. And we play them again this year, and they're really talented. Like all credit goes to them, but it's just like I think that we can get them if we just really, really dig at it.
On the schedule, you play Avon Lake High School, and then you play Avon High School.
Mhm.
Which one's the rivalry?
Just Avon.
Avon.
Okay. And they're both home.
Yeah. We
You would think that those would be away. And, like,
Yeah,
you
we
could
play,
stay
like,
overnight.
Friday,
It's
Saturday.
It's a Friday and a Saturday, yeah.
Do you do
Like, in
the
both schools.
overnight thing again?
Yeah,
this
we
year?
do.
What
which,
is that?
Which
Uh,
stretch of games is that?
I think it's
Medina Strongsville.
Medina Strongsville.
Ooh, those are 2 games we're gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna win both of those.
Are they near each other?
Yeah, they're close. They're both near Cleveland because the way our region's broken down is it's like Central Ohio, and then it's like a triangle
Yeah.
of like Northern Ohio, and
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
I was gonna
'cause
ask.
Avon is north. That's
Yeah.
like near Cleveland.
and if you don't go up there and play those teams, they're gonna seed you bad for the playoffs. So you want to make sure you play most of those teams to.
Yeah,
What's Sylvania Northview?
I have no
that's
clue.
I've
that's
never
by
heard of
like
them.
Toledo. It's
Yeah,
like
it's-
right on the border with Michigan.
I'm pretty sure they're pretty bad.
They won
Is
the-
that part of like the triangle then?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it's
it's-
weird because it goes all the way up to like Cleveland and then Toledo and.
Yeah, that is weird.
They won the baseball state championship
Oh, okay.
last year, so I think they're like a decent like sports
Okay.
school.
Did you guys see who won the basketball?
Yeah,
No.
Hoban,
Who?
like
Some
Archbishop Hoban,
Yeah,
like
I've never
Akron.
heard of them. They beat
I-
Pick Central.
I knew who they were,
I thought
but
Pick Central was gonna go and just win.
Is that
I-
like what's their like mascot? Is it like a
I don't. It's like it's a private school. I think.
it's like a Viking looking thing?
Let's see. Knights. I talked to Alec about it because he's into that stuff. He said that when Pick Central played Centerville for the state semifinal, that was like that kind of like took all the juice out of them because they're both like really good.
Because Centerville's got like Gabe Cups and those guys.
And he said just like from what he understood, he gets that like 270 scoop, I guess. They're all kind of like worn out from that game because like it went I think it went to like overtime.
It wasn't overtime, but it was
like last
with like
couple
2 seconds left. There was like that one dude hit that like floater hook shot.
Yeah.
And then there was that was pretty much it. It was basically a game winner. But
you know that like All Ohio Hoops account or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like I got on my phone. Was it last night? They played the.
I think it was last night.
Yeah,
the state championship.
I like got on Instagram. And the top of my feed, it was like congratulations to
Archbishop Hogan.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I feel like I've heard of them, but I don't know anything about them.
It's a private school in Akron. There's only 800 kids that go there.
Wow.
So they must be one of those schools that's like you go there to play sports.
Yeah, it's like
that's like a reserve or something like that.
Yeah, because it's like a smaller school, but since they go off like the boys, like the male population and female population, and it's probably like it might be. I don't know if it's all boys, but they must have enough to be D1. Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, those are girls. That's crazy though. They beat Pick Central.
Yeah. Every state championship team this year was from Northeast Ohio, which is good for them.
Yeah.
Going back to goals, I don't know if you had any more. We can go on to Cooper.
Yeah.
Going to Cooper?
Yeah. So basically, one of my goals is I just want to stay healthy this year.
Not die.
Last year was a rough year for injuries for me, and I just want to make sure stay healthy and knock on wood and just.
It's wood.
It is. And then I just want to make sure that from an offensive standpoint, every time we go out and play, we just always make sure we just do the small things, and because that's going to lead to more and more goals.
What position do you guys play? I know your defense. I'm assuming your offense.
I play attack. Yeah.
I play close D, so I'm there's like three of us. So with me, I mostly when the offense is down on one side, I have to stay on the defensive side unless I clear the ball down.
Yeah, that was my next question. Was kind of the offsides. How does that work?
So
isn't that a defense
the field? It's lacrosse is 9v9 plus a goalie. So at any given time, you have to have at least 4 people on the defensive side and 6 people on
the goalie?
Yeah, including the goalie.
Okay.
The goalie can go over in some circumstances, but just say 4 to make it easier. But then the most you can have when you're playing offense is 6.
Okay.
And if you go any more over that, then it's a penalty and you lose the ball.
Okay. Can one of the 6 go on cross that line?
There's
a line, right?
There's half. So there's 3 attack, 3 midfielders, and 3 defenders, and the midfielders can go anywhere. And then as long as you make sure that the numbers, you have the 6 and then the 4 on one side, you can send.
Okay.
I can go and play defense as long as the midfielder stays back on the other half of the field.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you said it's midfield.
Yeah, it's the 50.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And I was kind of struggling with this. The out of bounds. I get how they'll hold their stick out, try and be closer. So from what I understand, it's if you're closer to the ball, you get it. But it seemed like there were some exceptions to that.
So you get the ball. That's on a shot.
Yeah, it's on a shot.
If you shoot the ball, you make sure you want to back it up and chase after it, and the person who's closest to it keeps the ball. But if it's something where it's you just throw the ball and they don't catch it and it goes out of bounds, then it's the other team's ball.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess that answers that. I was gonna ask if you could just do a recap of each position and what their job is, because I'm trying to
Yeah, I can do
We'll go
attack and
over-
middies, and then you can do the DLSM and
Works for
defense.
me.
So attack are the guys who kind of have some of the better stick skills on the team, and they're the ones who get more like scoring done. And then the midfielders are your just athletes who like Devin, for example. We'll just be like, Devin, we need you to go win this face off and get the ball. And those are the guys that are the fastest, they're most conditioned, and can just get the ball and get the job done for you.
Sounds like soccer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Like similar.
it's pretty similar to soccer.
Okay.
So on the defensive end, you're only allowed to have 4 long pulls on the defensive side. So you have 3 close D, and then one that's called a LSM. It's a long stick midi.
Okay.
And then you have 2 short sticks that play defense with you. And our short pulls are usually like,
Okay, wait, now. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so there's 3 defenders, right?
yeah, 3 defenders and then the 3 middies that play defense.
Okay.
So then the 3 defenders are the long sticks. Then you have 1 midi that has a long stick and 2 that have short.
Okay.
And then so our shorties are usually Gavin Brinkmuller, Wyatt Spriggs, and like who else?
I mean, Devin.
Devin. And then Jeremiah is our long stick midi. And they also, long stick middies go on face off. So face off, you have the 2 guys going against each other, and you have 1 person over here and 1 person over here that run in once it starts.
Okay.
So, and then we have our 3 close, which is me, Chris Eden, and
Isaac Wheeler.
Yeah, Isaac Wheeler. And then Ben Ziegler's our goalie. Well,
Okay.
Well, love Ziggy.
love Ziggy.
Not Aid Mains.
Nope, he's a attackman.
Yeah.
Really?
Is he our backup goalie?
Technically he's a
If
backup
need be.
goalie. If
I
need be.
remember I went to a game last year, or a game or 2, and Aiden was in goal.
Yeah, he
he
was.
did
He was
play.
like wearing sweatpants, and I was like, is
That's
that like
the
a
goalie
normal
thing. Yeah,
it's because like that ball hurts.
it's
Yeah.
that
They
ball's
don't wear-
coming
they
at you
don't-
at like
They
90.
don't wear pads.
Did Aiden wear shin guards?
Yeah, it's like 90 plus miles an hour.
That would hurt.
And
But I don't know. It was just
no, yeah, you're right.
They'd have
It's
like pads or something.
they some of them wear like shin guards and stuff. So
Okay.
Would you consider having a long stick or a short stick to be the advantage? Like, what's the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah. What's like the
So-
advantage?
So I play with the short stick and he's a long pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so really, if you want to be on offense, it's probably better to have a short pole because you're able. It's not as much room for the defender to take the ball away from you.
Okay.
But as opposed to having a long pole, if you're playing defense, you want to have one because it gives you 6 feet instead of I think it's 3 or 4, like 3 or 3.5 compared to a short pole to take the ball away from the offensive
That makes
player.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So all the offensive people have a short stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
How does like checking work? Because you can like hit people with your stick.
Bro, some of the stuff
Yeah.
in the game the other day was like crazy. I didn't know you could do some of
Yeah,
that.
so you
guys
gotta-
were like beefing.
You gotta hit them like below here and like above here. So you gotta hit them in this section. And there's certain rules like you're supposed to keep both hands on the stick. Like Marysville was done like wrap checks left and right. And if you don't,
If you take your stick and
Take it
somebody's
one
already
hand.
run past you, you wrap the stick
Okay.
around them and try to hit the ball free, which normally they'll call a slash, which is a 1-minute penalty.
Okay.
Is
1
it-
minute penalty like for the?
Yeah, like you go man up if you hit them.
yeah.
With
So
it.
yeah, we have penalties. It's like you have to go sit by the little table.
Like hockey.
It's basically like you're on the
it's
power
like
play.
hockey.
Is it like if you do it like successfully though, is it like okay? Like if
Yeah.
you do the wraparound thing but it like works.
If you
As long
hit
as
the
you don't-
stick.
if you hit the stick.
If you hit the stick and you can hear like the ching,
Mhm.
and you're like fine. But they were not. They-
But with 2 hands, right? Or can you do it with one?
you can do it with one if you hit the stick.
Okay.
So it's like basketball. It has to be all ball, but instead it's all stick. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Can you like hit the people though? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
you can hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were
it's-
doing that to
you
you
can
a
run 'em
bunch.
Yeah, I mean and I've been playing for long enough where it's just like
Part of it.
it doesn't like it used to hurt a lot and now it's just sort of like you have enough pads that it doesn't really hurt.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome.
when you're going, it's like you don't even feel it half the time.
Really.
Mhm.
There's so much adrenaline when you're running
Oh,
with the ball.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I remember because whenever you'd go like behind the goal, like waiting for someone to like cut in or
Mhm.
whatever, I was like you're like holding it like away, like using your body to like
Uh-huh.
keep the ball from them. They're just
Yeah, it's
whacking you. I was like, I'd be
I'll
so
let-
mad if I was him. man.
I'll let you hit me as much as you want because most of the time I'm gonna draw a penalty, and
Yeah.
then if you draw that, then I'm just gonna go to the goal and score. But
Okay. Wait. Okay. What when you say like draw a penalty, like what would be a penalty?
like if they
for that?
slash me or like cross check me or something like
What's
that.
like okay? What's a slash?
So slash is just like when you're like hitting them either in the head or like below, or it's just like blatantly like.
Or it's like you just
slapping them
wind
so
up
hard.
and like hit the person as hard as you can.
And how do like penalties work?
There's different severities. Like
If you
There's
if
a
you
1
like
minute
push
and 2
somebody,
minute.
But I mean like when you said like you're just gonna go to the goal and score.
so the ref will throw a flag, and then as long as the offense still has the ball, though it's not played dead. But once the team that committed the penalty gets the ball, then they blow it dead.
Okay.
yeah.
And then
Okay.
one
And then-
guy has to go out, and the other team is like down a man compared to the other team.
Okay.
And then penalties are either 30 seconds or a minute, or sometimes more than that, depending on the severity of it.
Makes sense.
To switch the topic a little bit, Gavin, you were just in
In
Texas
Texas.
for
Oh, yeah.
what, like 2 weeks?
Yeah. I think it was like exactly 2 weeks. I got back yesterday morning. We drove through the night, which sucked because it was like 18 hours. But yeah, it was fun. I was there. For those of you who don't know, I race dirt bikes like competitively. So I went there. There was 2 races I did. Each were like a week long. I don't really know like what to say about it. It was fun. It was a good learning experience. Yeah, you have any questions about it?
How'd you do? Did you like
I mean,
win?
No, I didn't win. So it was like no, because these were like they're called spring nationals, so it's like the best of the best kind of show up to these. So the first week was a little rough because I don't know, it was a little rough. I got like 23rd or something out of 40, which it's not great. But and then like the second week, the second race, I think I got 18th. So it was just, but I wasn't like going to win because the kids who are winning are like making like $150,000 a year. Like
It's like their
they never
whole-
went to school. They never went to public school. Like they're homeschooled. They
That's
live
crazy.
in Florida. Like that's like their life.
Mhm.
So I wasn't like expecting to be
Mhm.
there, but I don't know. I was just trying to like get experience and stuff. So
Like I go to like chess tournaments, and like most of the time there's like 40 people there, and like there's like people who are 60 years old and been playing chess their whole life.
Yeah.
I ain't going there expecting to get first.
Yeah.
Like I'll get experience, learn from it, and if I get like top 15 or something, I'm proud of myself.
yeah.
So like I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, like it's all like I had like my own personal goals and like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to win. So, but yeah, but no, it was fun.
Did you stay in like a hotel? Did you have like
So there was 6 of us there. There was me, 2 other kids that were riding, and then my dad, my friend's dad, and my trainer. And we got like an Airbnb. We got 2, one for each week. Yeah, so we just like shared a house. So it was
Sweet.
It was alright.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you guys make March Madness brackets?
I did, yes.
We did one. That was the episode we did while Gavin wasn't here.
Mhm.
It was me, Colin, Carter, Alec. It is not looking so hot. I can pull it up right now, but
I can tell you mine's any better.
Mine's terrible.
Yeah, mine's pretty bad.
there was a point I think I had like
Oh, you're really bad.
8. I think I had like 8% accuracy or something like that
Yeah.
at one point.
I was at like that point too.
Connor, yours is on fire.
Apparently.
Ooh,
Hey.
you got Miami
That's
one?
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm taking.
one as well.
It's better than
I'm taking
nothing.
Miami.
Okay. Better than
You
better
got
than
Miami?
Yeah.
better than taking Arizona.
Yeah, I had Arizona too. Joe, who did you have?
Houston.
Okay, so
Houston's good.
you guys are both still
So
able
one of you
to.
guys are.
Yeah.
I got Alabama over here. My first bracket I made was Creighton, but it like fell apart with everyone besides Creighton. And then my secondary bracket I made right before it kicked off is actually doing really good. My first bracket I made like when they first announced it is at 21%, and then the one I made right before it started was 88%. So
That's pretty good.
The only Sweet 16 matchup I got right was Gonzaga UCLA. Every other one, there's something I got wrong.
I got Gonzaga, UCLA, Xavier, Texas, Houston, Miami.
I don't have a single one.
And then I have Alabama, San Diego State.
I don't have a single Sweet 16.
10, 11. I have 11 out of 16 Sweet 16 teams.
Really? Hang on, let me see. I'll tell you it's a lot of them I had like one wrong.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's like two of my.
Out of the teams, I had 1, 2, 3.
Teams.
I'm too stupid. I don't know how to do this.
I had 6 of the 16.
There's always
I got
next year.
10. I'm pretty sure I have 10.
Yeah, I only have 9.
I'm screwed.
The matches I have gone to Gonzaga, UCLA. I got that right. I got Arkansas, UConn right. I got Xavier, Texas right. And then I got Kansas State, Michigan State right.
Ooh, I just realized I hadn't looked in a while. I thought I had Arizona losing a little bit earlier than I
Where'd you
did.
have them going?
I have them losing in my national championship game. I had Arizona, Marquette, Houston, UConn.
I had Arizona, UCLA, Houston, and Memphis for some reason.
If I had Marquette in the
Didn't they
Final
lose in
Four.
the first
They
round?
lost in the first round.
No.
I think a lot
Who
of
was
people
that?
had them as
Memphis.
Like
I always put one team who's like unlikely to
Yeah.
go far, and that
See,
backfired.
I thought about doing like trying to predict the upsets, but you can't.
You can't. No.
Like, so I just I did like what I think is most likely going to happen, expecting to get some wrong. Obviously.
Because it's like nobody predicted Purdue losing the first round to
Who
Yeah.
would?
No one had
Fairleigh
Princeton,
Dickinson.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But my Final Four is Alabama, Kansas State, Houston, Arkansas. So they're all still in it.
Yeah,
Yours are
All
all
mine are
still
still
in.
in it. I can still get it. I need Alabama to win out, Kansas State to win out, Houston to win out, and Arkansas to win out.
What's your max?
My max, let me see. I gotta back up, reorganize. Let's see. It is, come on, man, you got this. Sorry, school Wi-Fi's awful, y'all. I'm telling you.
Is that the Talisman Talisman?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think it's like 1640 or 1670.
Dude, that's good.
I can get it.
How many points do you have?
Oh, right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's 420. Nice.
Okay.
That's what mine's at.
Yeah. What's your max?
My max is only 1140.
Mine's 500.
Mine's like
My
900.
bracket's
Mine's
so
900 something.
Our Talisman Final Four was Baylor, they're out.
Ow.
Marquette, who was our champion, they're out. Houston and Arkansas.
Two of them
I,
are still in.
I still like the Arkansas one.
Arkansas is
Arkansas
good.
solid.
I think that was a good shout as like
I
the
agree.
low seed to get in.
I didn't even have them winning the first round.
I
I had
pointed
Illinois.
out on the pod that like there hasn't been a year in the last 9 years that there has been a Final Four where there wasn't a team that was 5 or less make it. And Arkansas was injured like the entirety of the year, and they got all their guys back like a week before it started, and they have like a ton of talent. So like if they like glue together at the right time, then like they have like the talent everybody else out there does. Like they're a really good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't watch one college basketball game before I made this bracket.
This year I haven't watched a single game.
I watched one because I went to an OSU game. That was the only one, and they lost.
I watched Champ League,
Surprising.
and that was it.
Mhm.
I would. Well, UNC is my team, and they didn't even make the tourney this year, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing with it, how you're saying though, like there hasn't been a year without the
5 or less.
yeah. Last year though, it was still like blue blood teams that took the. It was North
Yeah.
Carolina and UCLA. They were just like
Yeah.
seated low. But
Yeah, I was saying like
In
North
what?
Carolina was an 8.
yeah, it was like 8 and a 10 or 11, I think.
Yeah.
UCLA was.
Yeah, UNC was 8 last year.
Yeah, they were an 8 and made the championship.
And they went to-
And they almost
Yeah,
won.
They were up
They
by
lost
like
to
15 in the
Kansas.
second half. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I kind of forgot about that. I was rewatching that game the other day. I was like, man.
I was still down south for that, and I was watching it with my aunt as a North Carolina fan, and like I've never seen someone like that profusely upset over a sports game. Because not only was she like a hardcore North Carolina fan, has all the Tar Heel stuff in her room and everything, but she hates Kansas. So
Really?
like it was like the exact opposite of what she wanted to happen. And like when she saw Kansas go on that run and start the second half to like make it go from a 15-point game to kind of close, she just walked out and she's like, "It's over. Watch."
Well, you haven't been here for a peak Ohio State football season. That gets intense.
I mean, I'm a Buckeye fan. Have been my whole life, but like, I haven't been up here for it yet. I was up here for the 2014 playoffs. That's all I've been up here for. Because I came up here and watched that.
Good year.
Yeah, that was a good year.
Yeah.
Dude, I was looking at the group that we have, the Moneybag Joe Invitational.
Yeah.
Tristan's winning. I'm assuming Sped Cup is Tristan.
Yeah.
Dude, he's at 440 right now with a max of 1200. 96.8% accurate.
That's
good.
That's like, yeah.
That's good.
But he has, in his final four, dude, he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 correct out of his Elite 8. And out of the final four, he's got Gonzaga and Houston are the only 2 in it. And then Purdue and Houston in the championship.
This coach.
Purdue in the championship.
Let's not flop with 460 and
That's so
420, 1420 max. Coach got UConn winning
Is
it.
this you?
UConn looked good last night.
Wait, let me see.
They're really good.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were that good.
Well, I mean, they essentially non-conference. Like the start of the year, the first like 8 games, they like really crapped themselves, and then like they got really hot on the stretch.
You have the highest max.
Is this
Yeah.
coach?
Yeah, that's
Me and
our
Raul
coach has a 99.2% accurate bracket.
Woo!
Really?
He's got UConn winning.
Well, yes.
UConn's been pretty good.
They
really
were
good.
pretty good last night when we
they
were
did
watching
good
that.
last night.
I like really hyped them up on the pod. Like I think they're really good.
Yeah.
Because they got hot at the right time. That's what's important in the tournament. And like they might have really started slow, but like they got really good towards the end.
I was really impressed with Tennessee too.
Oh yeah, I didn't expect that. I thought that they were overhyped until I watched what they did to do.
Yeah.
If Tennessee and Bama went out, they play each other in the
Final Four.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
I'd love to see Tennessee.
Hey, as a Tennessean who's been there for a plethora of third Saturday in Octobers, oh my God, it'd be such a good game. It'd be such a good game.
They're playing on Thursday.
Yeah.
Tennessee is.
So at my work we do like this. We have this like deal with the Chez Round. I work at Blue Sky. Where they can like bring the cars in and like wash them. They have these like little pass things. And as one of the guys came in, he was telling us one of the people he works with put $1,000 on Duke to win the Tennessee game.
Oh,
Ouch.
That like hurt me, and I wasn't even.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even care.
Duke wasn't this good this year, right? Like they weren't that good.
They're all right.
They got hot down the stretch, but like really it's just because they got lucky in a few games, and like they're really inexperienced. If they got a couple of years, they'll be like a 1 seed top good, but like they're all freshmen and they got a new head coach. Like they're too young.
I don't know. I think the 5 seed kind of that could be. There's like a plethora of different things that could mean, I guess.
Yeah. And like, let's say like they kept the consistency they did like the first 2/3 of the season. For the last third, they're probably not even like a top 7 seed. They're probably like 8 or 9, 10 in there. Like so, yeah.
Hey, Colin, do you have a fact of the day?
Yes, I do. Do you want to hear it?
Yep, let's hear it.
Okay. Do y'all know what this is?
I've heard it a little bit.
Okay, so every time we do this, I have some like neat fact I bring in here to, spruce up a segment, right? And this time I specifically did it because I have someone that's really close to me down south that adores the animal this is about. So, in honor of them, they'll know who they are when they hear the animal. This is for you. We have a really good swim team. I mean, like a really, really good swim team. We don't even have swim teams
Talking
down
about at Hayes?
south. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We don't even have them down south. Like I didn't know that you did swim in high school. I came up here and y'all won the OCC and it was kind of impressive. I've made a friend. My first friend up here is on the swim team. She's pretty awesome, and it's kind of neat. So I was looking around for swimming facts and I found another mammal who really blew my mind in their swimming capacity. Sloths, okay. Sloths are one of the best swimmers out of all mammals. They can actually swim 3 times faster than they can walk. they can only walk 0.15 mile per hour. So that means about half mile per hour in the water. That's kind of impressive considering it's 0.1 on land. On top of that, they can hold their breath for 40 minutes. That's longer than a dolphin that lives in the ocean. Something that is notorious for sleeping in trees can hold its breath significantly longer than just a random sea mammal. And may I add that this is because they can slow their heart rate a third of what its average is while it's in the water, so they can intake more breath and use oxygen more slowly.
Wow.
On top of that, they can preserve all the air in their body because they don't burp and they don't fart and they don't do anything like that. And it's all so they can like keep air in just in case like they fall out of a tree and like land in the river. They won't drown. They may go super slowly to get out of the water, but they'll have plenty of time. Unless a crocodile finds them, like they're in good shape because they can hold their breath for almost an hour. How is that possible? How can we hold our breaths for like what, 30 seconds? And like the most deformed variation of the like, you know, monkey-esque species, sloth, can hold it for 40 minutes. Not like any sense. That's like so incredible to me that they can slow their heart rate so slowly that they can like just preserve oxygen for like an hour.
There are two things that came to my mind when I heard that.
Mhm.
First, I did not know dolphins could not breathe underwater.
Oh, really?
That's news to me.
They got the they can blow.
Yeah, they're mammals. They're mammals.
That's why they come.
I should have made that a fact of the day
You know
by
whales
itself.
can't breathe underwater, right?
Is that why they like?
Yeah, that's why they go up. That's what their holes
Yeah.
on top of their head are
Breathing.
for. So they go up there and then whee, that's why they shoot water out so they can
whales
take air
can hold
in.
their breath for a whole
It's a
time.
really long
Oh
time.
yeah,
though.
they can.
Okay.
Whales are
Or,
way
can
longer
you
than
can you
dolphins.
look up
I got you.
Fact check that for
Okay,
us.
what was your other
That was,
thing that came to mind?
It's funny to think that someone like held a sloth underwater.
Yes.
Held it for like 41 minutes. So then it died. Okay, 40 is the limit.
A whale. Oh my god. A whale can hold its breath for 222 minutes. So that's much longer than 40, but a dolphin's like half
About
an
4
hour.
hours.
So
3.7 hours, yeah. Okay, wait, you said, like, at the beginning of that fact, they were, like, the #1 mammal for something? Like, sloths, like, for swimming.
One of the.
Like,
I think
they're
it's-
not the fastest.
oh yeah,
We know
they're not
that.
the fastest. I'm
'Cause they
saying
go,
that,
like,
like,
what,
out of
0.5?
like the ape-esque species, they can hold their breath for the longest, which
Okay.
is strange for an animal that can hardly move.
Yeah.
Like,
That's weird to think about, because they do.
and they're
super
small. Sloths are small. Most of them are quite small creatures. You'd think they haven't got the lungs for that, but like it's really incredible how they like, you know, instead of taking in more air, I'm just going to make it my heart almost stops breathing. I'm gonna put myself in a near coma so I can breathe more. It's like that's just awesome to me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, and also I'm just going to make sure I don't pass gas because that could waste air. It's like it's incredible.
One.
I
I don't even.
was like expecting like a little fact to give us a whole presentation.
Yeah,
I like
That's,
it.
that's, yeah.
He's yet to miss.
Yeah,
Mhm.
does not miss.
One thing that I've thought about doing, Colin, if anyone, this might apply to you. Have you ever watched like Pardon My Take? Like
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, fire.
Yeah, my girlfriend put me onto that actually. 'Cause
Really?
her brother's all into it. But
That's cool.
do you know how they have like they have different like segments they do, like the like hot seat, cool throne,
Mhm.
all that. You might have a better way of like explaining what that is than I, but I think that could be a cool thing if we all start like for us three to start doing.
Oh, I agree. I
Like
think
we
it's a good
like
idea.
like there's certain like segments or like 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 a thing that we all like come
Yeah.
in with and we can like discuss them like something like positive that happened, something negative, something like funny,
Yeah.
things like that.
As an aspiring broadcast sports journalist, if you know this show, then like this doesn't matter. But if you don't, you should check it out. The Herd with Colin Cowherd is
Yeah.
the master of segments.
He's got some outrageous takes.
Oh yes, that man is off his rocker, but he comes up with the most incredible like segments I'll ever see. Like I'll tune in and just like watch whatever segment idea he comes up with, so I can like be his biggest brain when it comes to just like organizing a show, because he might have like some outrageous takes and be completely wrong on the quarterback hierarchy in the NFL, but he can like, let's see, what actor from a movie represents this quarterback, and then like we'll just like rapid fire him a bunch of quarterbacks and we'll have to like associate it with an actor, stuff like that. Who comes up with such a good segment? But he does that all the time. He just comes up with really incredible new segments that are fun, and it makes me want to watch because I'm intrigued what awesome analogy he's going to create out of some wacky segment he came up with.
Yeah.
And like we could come up with something clever, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I know enough like pop culture stuff to do all that, but
Well, I'm not saying like steal his idea.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like I see where you're coming from the segments being a good idea, because I literally tune into his show solely for that.
Yeah.
So like it would make there be an extra notch of entertainment value.
Yeah. Like I think it'd be cool. This is just like a vague one, but if we were all just have our like like W of the week, L of the week, like that kind of sounds corny, but like something like along those lines, like just
make some
to,
clever pun for whatever we end up calling it. So it's not W of the week.
Yeah, because that's stupid to but I couldn't think of a better way.
Well,
to,
I get what you're saying.
Get out of my because Gavin, Miss McLean, she's been talking to me about our like focus for this like rotation, or is she still over there?
I don't think so.
She was saying like the little like report things like we like put and then one of the things she put was like having like a focus for this like rotation, and I kind of just been nodding my head. I don't really know what that like means.
Okay, I think like maybe like I don't know.
Like
It could be like maybe like something new, or I don't know.
Or at least something to improve upon. For instance, in like our broadcast world, I am like making a big doc of like how to edit things better, to-do list wise, so that next rotation I'm like, oh, this rotation I improved on the editing skills of the broadcast segment, and now I can teach the people next year how to do that. So we gotta find like something about podcasts that we could like marginally improve or implement that could be useful for our pod.
I think because I think that could kind of fit, like the whole segment thing could fit in the like focus, but I don't know if that's what she meant or not.
I have a good comparison. This is a great analogy.
I'm all ears.
So, you ever go to the carnival or the fair?
Yeah.
Because you go to the carnival,
Delaware County
you ride
Fair.
all the rides and you eat and things like that. But then occasionally you like, I need to like wind down, focus off of the rides for a minute, and like have an interlude. And your interlude is usually getting robbed by those carnival games that are just the worst. Man, the things rob me of all my money, and I see that awesome plushie up there. I just can't have it. But the reason I bring this up is because a segment is kind of like that. We've been doing the main attraction. We've been sending you across all these rides of dialogue and information and conversation amongst our guests. And our segment is the sideshow. But in our instance, we don't scream. Instead, we give you some other, like, we give you a feeling of comfort. Hey, all this other stuff's new to me, but this, I know what this is because we do this segment every week. It's a really good, like, just a couple minute clip to make there be something consistent from show to show that makes people want to come back because they have that, like, little bit of comfort in it.
Yeah.
People are more comfortable with things they're familiar with, especially if it's the same, like, couple minute segment over and over again. It's psychology.
Switching gears, kind of back to our guest. Okay, so Cooper is a great photographer, for those of you who don't know. And about a month ago was the art show? It was an art show, right?
Yeah, it was the Delaware County High School Art Show, where basically all the high schools in Delaware County put in arts from all the different varieties of media, whether it was photography, drawing, painting, mixed media, computer graphics, sculpture, everything. And I was, out of all the submissions, I won the photography division, I guess, for a photo that I took.
So basically, you're the best high school photographer in Delaware County.
I wouldn't go as far as saying that. There's some very talented people, but it was cool to get some recognition for that.
Yeah, so you won an award, right? And then you got a little prize money.
Yes.
Is there anything else, like another art show or?
Well, I just kind of here and there submit things.
Was that a Mr. Scott thing? Like
he submitted. Each high school could submit each teacher chose 10 of their favorite photos, and out of the 10 he chose six of them were mine. And then
subtle flex.
That was good. My next question was gonna be like, what other kids? Like,
yeah, it was. There was a Finn Kimmel. He had one. Carson Stroop. I don't know if you know him. Stroop had one. Then who was it? I don't think Alec had any in. So
Alec takes some.
He takes some amazing photos.
We're trying to
outside of sports. It's still just great stuff.
Yeah.
He takes a lot of sports photos.
Yeah.
One thing with Alex pictures I've noticed that kind of sets him apart is he's so good with the I don't know if it's After Effects or camera settings and stuff.
He does a great job editing, but sometimes sometimes we get on a little bit for over editing and
Occasionally
he's I don't know. That's
But
just
it's cool stuff.
He can find where colors will pop out and stuff. And
that's something that I like to do with mine. Is I like to do a very minimal editing job, just because that's kind of the natural what it actually is.
Yeah. I feel like I remember it on your Snap story or something. Was it the one where there's the bridges and it's
So
slightly
there,
the arches?
there were arches. It was this bridge in Baltimore that was kind of underneath part of it was abandoned, and the sun was setting at the perfect time and everything, and just everything that went into it just got kind of the perfect photo, I guess.
That's the one that won, right?
Yeah, that's the one that won.
Did the one where you were in the car and the bridges?
Oh, the interchange one.
Yeah,
that was
one get submitted.
That
I know Mr. Scott.
Yeah, that one got submitted for it.
Yeah. This is kind of a two-parter. So, Cooper, you're going to OWU for lacrosse.
Yes.
Do you have any plans to continue photography or what
I don't know if I'm not sure what I want to study yet, but I don't know if I want to do photography as just kind of keep it like a hobby, or if I want to take that next step further and whether take a couple classes for it or do some type of minor in the arts or something like that. But I'm not there yet, I guess, in my decision of college.
Yeah. What?
I got a couple months, I guess.
Yeah, it's coming up. But for lacrosse, you excited about that?
Oh, I'm very excited. I remember going to all the games ever since I started playing and watching them play, whether it's against Denison or Wittenberg or all those schools, and just knowing that I'll be able to be out there next year is really cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to the Ohio Machine?
Oh yes. When they were at Selby, I went to a ton of them.
Yeah, they were starting to move out as I moved to Delaware, so I think I caught one or two. But it's cool to think about now. I don't know if we really appreciated it.
It's
there was a pro sports team.
There was a pro sports team
downtown Delaware.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Ohio Machine. They were the Major League Lacrosse team.
Oh.
It's from Delaware.
Yeah. There was the professional team was played at Selby for a couple years until they moved to Obetz.
The Fortress?
Yeah, Fort Obetz.
Is that what that was made for?
That was made for them, and then the leagues ceased to exist.
Really?
Yeah, because the different league kind of bought it out.
This might sound dumb. I kind of assumed there was professional lacrosse, but I didn't know. I've never.
Isn't
it's cool. So wasn't there the MLL?
Yeah, the MLL, which was
then got bought out by the PLL.
Yeah, it's the MLL was actually had locations where it's you had Chesapeake, Columbus.
What, for teams?
Yeah, for teams they had New York, all those places. But then the PLL they have is a tour-based model where it's all the teams it's they'll come to Columbus, they'll go to Baltimore, they'll go to Miami, all those places.
And then they like play in those cities, like they travel.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What's like the Premier League out of those two?
Well, the PLL took over the MLL, so there's no.
So that's.
Mhm. Yeah.
Is that
It's just
the
the
NLL
PLL.
now?
Yep. Well, the NLL is the Indoor Lacrosse League, which is
Okay.
basically hockey, but switch all the hockey stuff out for lacrosse.
Yeah, we play. Me and Cooper played indoor this winter.
Box.
Yep.
Little box lacrosse. I mean,
It's fun.
yeah, it was
Is that-
fun.
Is that just like, is that a Hayes thing or is it like a club?
It's a Hayes thing, but it's not like an actual like sport. It's just a time where a bunch of different high schools go out and just kind of get reps.
I know like it's not as serious. Like it's just
Mhm.
kind of like stay active.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Would I be right in saying for like the new lacrosse league that they made that's like, I don't know his name, but just like the lacrosse like
Paul Rabel?
Yeah, yeah. Isn't it him that's like?
He's like the CFO of the league or something like that.
This dude, Aiden Maines,
Oh.
got in a Paul Rabel YouTube video. And he just
Really?
talks about it all the time. How old was he when this happened? Like
8, 9
8?
maybe.
Still talks about it.
Do you guys have any like hopes or do you guys want to play professionally?
The people who do that are like
They're nuts.
They're insane. It's crazy their skill level.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
you won't be able to see, and it's just like it's crazy.
Connor, you have a bit more time, but do you know what you want to do in college? Like, do you want to play a sport, whether it be football, lacrosse? Do you know where you want to go?
if I'm good enough, I'll play. But kind of, I don't know if I'm going to or not. Kind of just want to go to OSU and get my business degree and get my realtor's license.
Would you go campus your first year or try and Marion or don't know?
Yeah, I'm either gonna try to go main campus first year or go Marion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good. You have your, what's it called? Ducks in a row.
Ducks in a row,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, like that's. I don't know. I talked to a lot of people like in your grade or the grade below, and they're kind of just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's good to. I didn't know.
Cooper doesn't know.
Yeah, it's like there's like I'm narrowing down, but it's like I don't know the.
At least Cooper knows where he wants to go.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't write this down, but it's just something I've been kind of thinking of recently. I'm curious what you guys have to say. What are some things for this summer that you're looking forward to? Like, just things you want to tackle
just-
this summer.
You can go ahead and go first for this one.
I'm
but-
trying to play summer lacrosse because I started last year. It was a lot of fun. I went to Chicago. I had a tournament down in Chicago, which was fun. And then I hope we go to different places this year. But summer lacrosse, and then I think we're gonna be good in football next year. So definitely summer practices with the football team.
Yeah.
Is Blackjack elite?
Yeah, that's
Is that
my
elite?
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. But for me, really, just since I can't play club lacrosse anymore, just kind of enjoying the last summer before everyone
Yeah.
goes off to college, I guess. I don't know what that's
That-
gonna be like, but it's
yeah.
gonna be bittersweet, I'm sure. But like, I also I know I'm going on like a Yellowstone trip, which is gonna be cool to go and see. But
You gotta
yeah,
bring your camera.
yes,
Scott will murder you.
I'm like CJ.
Yeah. CJ went to Wyoming.
No, he went to Yellowstone.
He went to Yellowstone, and it's like a big thing in like photography that like if you go on a trip, bring your camera.
Yeah.
And
St.
CJ was
Louis.
there for like a week or two, didn't bring his camera, and we're waiting for him to come in, and he comes in, and he was like, Mr. Scott, he's like, I was in Yellowstone, whatever, and he's like, Mr. Scott was like, did you bring your camera? He's like, no, but I got all these great pictures on my phone.
he was about to kill him.
Mr. Scott, I don't think he said a word the rest of the day.
No.
He was so mad. It was funny. I was kind of hoping CJ would do that just because me and Cooper kind of sat back and just watched. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized that after I said it, the summer goals thing, I was kind of geared more towards like last summer altogether.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it's
kinda,
like-
you have a little bit of time.
You have some time, but it's like for all of us, it's like after this.
Yeah.
I mean, you two are gonna be together, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll be in Delaware. So
Oh, yeah, I'll be with
when I
Siege.
come,
So.
home, be able to hang out.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This summer, I have like, not even this summer, but like just, I don't know what I'm doing for prom. I don't have any plans for my grad party. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to get my cap and gown because apparently everyone got theirs.
yeah, we got it last week.
They disabled my
You could
account.
probably go down like after this.
I'll see if anyone's there. But I ordered one, but like, I don't know. I'm a mess right now.
Yeah.
Figure it
I
out.
don't know. I'm looking forward to just like soaking it all in before I can't anymore. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
just doing like Delaware stuff. Like just
Did you
I don't
sign
know.
up for a orientation for the summer? Like that
Not
thing
yet.
happening?
I don't think.
I signed up. I forget when it is. So. It's
Yeah.
It's like end of June.
Okay. Because it's
I'll
not.
let you know
Yeah.
if you want to sign up for the same one.
Yeah. Because it's not like super important we do, but
Yeah.
it could be good maybe.
Apparently, you have to like stay overnight.
Yeah.
in the dorm.
Yeah.
And like with other like families.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Have you been looking at, you know how on Snapchat there's like the story for your like
Yeah.
college class? Are you on the,
Mhm.
have you been watching
I
it?
looked through it. Yeah.
Some of those people are wilding on that story.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was just like everyone was talking about, they're like sending pictures of their like dog and stuff, and then there's just one girl, she's like, is it weird if my 14-year-old friend is dating a 19-year-old? like, I don't know.
That's so different from the OU one because we
Yeah.
just got our emails a couple weeks ago,
Oh, yeah.
and everyone's just slowly like starting to join. And it's not one of like the thousands and thousands and thousands of like students,
Yeah.
like colleges,
Like-
but it's got some people and there's some stuff on it, but
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Yeah, this one's got 602 members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the people are like, I don't want to be mean, but they're weird. They are.
Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with like being a little like different. Like I mess with it.
No,
but,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Like there's people just sending videos of their like foot like held to their like head, and licking it. It's like, what is wrong with you people,
Yeah,
man?
it's a little disturbing, but
Like, oh my god. It'll just be like a selfie. It's like, my school's on fire. It's in the background. There's like smoke. There's like the crazy stuff, bro.
yeah.
I don't even know how, like, I just get a kick out of it. Or, were you seeing it? There's the one day, there's that, like, Gavin kid, and they're all saying he was, like, Jesus. Or whatever. He had, like, the beard and, like, long
he
hair.
had,
They're like,
super long hair.
is that Jesus?
Yeah.
It went on for, like, 2 days.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We're close.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about? I don't know.
If you don't have any questions or anything, or
Yeah, I mean, we kind of hit everything.
Yeah.
Talked-
I was excited to have you guys on.
yeah,
Cooper.
thank you.
Yeah.
So next home game, next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll try and go to that.
Sweet.
I'll probably be there.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then wait, when's your next game though? It's
Thursday.
Westfield Central.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck in that.
Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the season.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Go Pacers.
Go Pacers.
Okay.